Yeah. Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAA man. Cam is cooking. Hey man, say man, it's your boy DAA man. Daylight TV. Back at y'all with another Mafia Material Mobcast, episode number 61. Yeah. Man, the Rolls World Pest in here. Well, what up, man?
Shit on the way to make it take up. We on the road with it tonight.
Uh, uh, hit that like and subscribe button. Smash that notification bell. It's really mobbing with the content. We're gonna get right into it. First things first, man. I want to address something I saw in the comments. Um, we had we did a spill on Nori leaving the 600 keys at Branson. Some of y'all thought it was a different type of keys. I thought that nigga was moving like the real Nori.
Huh.
Nah, not those 600 keys, nigga. The keys to the 600 bins. Like I said, I am responsible for what I type. I am not responsible for how you interpret that shit. That's a you problem. And yeah, I had to bring it. That's actually an old Maybach from 1932 or 1936 or whatever in the back right there. So yeah, the Mobcast fires back at the comment section, not the other comment section, but the real comment section. You know, with some Maybach facts and shit like that or whatever. And I'm not gonna hold you too long with this shit, man, because I mean, like I said, world like know this shit, you know what I mean? And he figured this shit out about me and shit. Like, my pet peeve is misinformation. I hate that shit. Like, I hate the idea that you knowingly like wanted to talk about some shit that you don't know about. And in the age where you don't have to like go to the library and skip through that like drawer with all the cards and find the section and all that shit, you could just have that shit. The same way you raggedy ass nigga could figure out how many baby mamas Nick Cannon got and all this other bullshit. Y'all can look up this shit too. So bro went to say owning a 600. When I said owning a 600 was like the 600 was the Maybach of his day, right? He said owning the 600 was just owning the 600. A Maybach is a Maybach. You know what I mean? And that if you were a regular adult with a real job, then like you could get a 600. Okay, nigga. Well, first, let me enlighten you. The Maybach brand was established in the early 1900s, around 1909, if I'm not mistaken, right? It wasn't a part of Mercedes-Benz. It was its own independent car company, car manufacturer, right? They produced cars up into the 1940s. Production stopped due to World War II. After the war ended, Maybach never resumed production of their luxury passenger vehicles. About 20 years later in 1960, Mercedes-Benz would buy Maybach, but would not produce a Maybach model. What they did was they used the acquisition of the company and its patents to boost their own engineering. You understand what I'm saying? So the Maybach technology has always been there. So it was probably Maybach technology in the 600. I'm quite sure. So, little nigga, from 1940 to about 2002, there was no Maybach models. So in 1997, that means that the S600 was the big boy. And I don't know if it's your first time watching the channel, but we often tell people here, obtaining luxury item is easy to do. It's the maintenance that's the thing. And maintenance on a Benz ain't that crazy unless you don't know what the fuck you doing and you do some Jim Jones shit and burn that bitch up. But when you say shit like, "Oh, if you're an adult with a regular job, then you can afford the Maybach, or you could have afforded the 600." Okay. When you're talking about spending anywhere from $130,000 to $150,000 on a vehicle in 1996 and 97, with inflation, that's like spending about $250,000 on a car, my nigga.
Bro, a
So,
nigga said,
huh?
nah, not you.
Like the nigga. So the average person with a regular job in the 90s couldn't just go and buy no 600 Benz, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Nigga was having a hard enough time or whatever trying to buy Honda Accord. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
A
I
lot of
don't know what
people,
the fuck.
like, if you think about that shit, bro, it should be quite obvious because you don't see nobody, as many old car collectors there is in the world, you don't see nobody with no old fucking Maybach. You see niggas with old Ferraris from the 30s and 20s and 40s and 50s and shit. You don't see nobody with no old fucking Maybach. Niggas going looking for them old ass cars. Niggas can't even find none of them shit because it ain't none.
Yeah, if you find one, like the person probably doesn't want to sell it. And if they do,
Yeah.
they probably want something crazy for it. You better have some Elon Musk type bread.
Shit. Niggas said that, like, that shit was easy to obtain. Shit, the most expensive car niggas really knew about at that time was like Bentleys and Rolls Royces.
Yeah, and the roads, the roads never stopped. And then like a lot of niggas wasn't all the way up on Bentley.
Yeah, the only
Because
reason niggas got on Bentley was because of Hove and Diddy.
listen, what's so crazy is niggas was so like lame to the fact on Bentley, on the Jeffersons, right? That car that they pulled up to the penthouse in, that was a Bentley, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a Bentley. So George Jefferson had the Bentley, nigga.
Yeah.
But yeah, you ain't see no Maybach to whatever, nothing like that during that time, because they wasn't making them no more. So yeah, shout out to you in the comment though. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate you stopping by and all that shit, and that's why I put so much emphasis on getting y'all accurate information because I know it's a lot of bullshit out there. And honestly, like, especially if it's somebody I fuck with, like if you the homie, the last thing I want is for you to get around some people, some off-brand, they're not friends, they're associates, and then you say some shit that you think is correct or something that you heard, you repeat it, and it's some bullshit, and then niggas is like, they're not gonna tell you or correct you and give you the right information. They're gonna talk about your ass when you leave the room. Yeah, I ain't gonna let my people go out in pinstripes and polka dots. I'm not him.
Going out like Kwame.
Ha! For real. So, that's the spill on the Maybach business and shit. You know what I'm saying? Mafia Material Mobcast, episode number 61.